Hello and welcome to our channel Daddy, Dad and Me. We became a family last summer when we adopted our son after starting our adoption journey back in 2018. As you can see from the channel, we have lots of vlogs to help prospective adopters and other adoptive families on their journey to parenthood. We have vlogged all about different aspects of our journey, from stepping foot right inside the adoption agency, the assessment process, and more recently, parenting Little Man. Here's today's vlog. Hi everyone, hope you are doing well. Firstly, listen. Peace. Oh, beautiful. I'm having a nice little day off today. Little Man is at Nanny's and Granddad's and James is at work. So I have the house to myself and I'm not gonna lie, it's blissful. Just quiet, just lovely. And that really is the theme for today's video, about self-care and really looking out for yourself. It's something that we both struggled with, but I'm going to talk from my point of view today. These are just my views, opinions, viewpoints. Everyone will differ, everyone will have kind of different strategies, different coping mechanisms, and that's just all I've kind of got really to say about it. So what works for me may not work for you. Yeah, self-care, it's kind of always one of those cliche terms, and as soon as anybody says it, or said it before I should say, I'd kind of shudder because I'd be like, oh, self-care, and you don't really think about it. It's especially before having a child, you kind of take it for granted, and now being a family and having a child that is your responsibility, you kind of don't realise that you give so much of yourself, and then you can be left with a very little part of you. Some days that's bigger, some days that's smaller, and the days where it's smaller are the days where I find I'm snappy, the days where I find I'm a bit more moody, if I've had a little bit less sleep, if Little Man has had less sleep, all of us have had less sleep, and it's kind of not a good mix. And we found very quickly, even weeks into becoming a family, you've got to take time out for yourself, and it's the hardest thing to do, because another video I want to do, and I'll record probably next week, is around parent guilt, and I'm also writing a blog on it, because again, that's something that people may experience, not everybody will, and it can make you feel all different things. But definitely from a self-care point of view, you both have to take time out for yourself, but also time out as a couple. And as I've referenced in one of our videos before, one of our health visitors said to us, you were a couple before Little Man came along into your life. Most people are a couple before that happens. And you just really have to focus on do something that you both enjoy. And again, that slices into the parent guilt, because you feel like you should be with your child all the time, and that's just not a reality. You just need to take time out, and that could be things such as going for a run, having a long bath, reading, listen to your favourite music album, binge watch on Netflix or any of your favourite films or TV shows. And it's just really taking those moments and that time out without feeling guilty. And we shared recently a Wanted Loved Adopted over on Instagram, and obviously we shared it for a reason, because April is about Stress Awareness Month, and it's realising moments of self-care and different things you can to alleviate stress. And parenting is about giving the best of you, not what is the rest of you, not what's left of you, basically. And yeah, that really resonates with me. And like today, I've shipped everyone off. James has gone off to work, Little Man's gone off to Nanny and Granddad's. I didn't feel guilty, but I had a bath, and I feel so much more relaxed than I have of recent weeks. And yeah, it's really just learning to look after yourself, and that could be indulgent as having a spa day when the spa's open. meeting friends, and it's definitely a learning curve. And we'll say we're still very early days into being a family, but it's just realizing I need to look after myself. You don't feel guilty about it, even if you have to tag team. So one of you is looking after your child or children, and the other one goes and does what they want, because you just need to recharge your batteries so you can come back into the mix and go, I feel better. And then things, you kind of look at things through a different lens. And I know I speak openly about that, because I do, when I'm the moments where I realise I haven't had self-care for a while, or that I've not kind of given myself enough time and focus just to unwind just a little bit. And that's more than having a few hours after little one's gone to bed, because you're just unwinding from your day. It's those moments where it's just you, or it's just you as a couple, and you can go and do something, or something that you both enjoy, and it just helps you just kind of shed away any stresses, any strains, and then you can go back with a new set of eyes almost. And yeah, it's definitely something I'm learning and I'm getting better at. I still feel guilty at points when I'm doing it, because I do feel some days that I should have every waking moment with him, around him, and doing lots of different things. But the reality of it is that that's not possible. He's going to be going to school very shortly, and again, I'm not able to spend all my day with him. He's going to be with his friends, and he's going to be at school, he's going to be doing lots of different things, and it's just learning to take time out for you, because that is just as important as you being a family. You need to re-energize, to recharge. And this video is really for anyone out there, because I know I do struggle with it some days, and it's again, you just learn how to live some days. Some days I want to forget and kind of quickly get to the end of, just because that's how they've been, and that really is the roller coaster of parenting. But I'm going to do a video about parent guilt, because I suffer with that, probably like millions and billions of families around the world. But yeah, don't be afraid to have moments of self-care. It could even be, I'm just going to lay there, listen to some music, light a candle, read a book, really just take that time just for you to unwind. Because yes, your child or children needs you, but they also need you to be in a way where you can give the best quality of you, not when you're tired, you're I won't say battered and bruised, but when you've had a succession of days, as we all can, where they're rather tough days, and you kind of feel a bit downtrodden. You need to kind of re-energize, kind of regain that momentum, moving forward. So yeah, don't be frightened to take time for you, and find something that works for you. And yeah, little one, as long as they're obviously being looked after, they will be okay. But I will record a video about parent guilt, because it's something that I suffer with, as do many others, on the journey of parenting. So I hope you're all well, and yeah, speak soon. Please do look at us on the socials, Daddy Dad and Me, or any queries, questions. Always nice to hear from adopters, prospective adopters, daddydadandme@gmail.com. All the best, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.